Hey, Willowbrook, today we're in Hosea chapter 2. And if you remember from yesterday, the first chapter, we saw the relationship between Hosea and Gomer, his wife, who was a prostitute. We saw how that symbolized the relationship between the Israelites and the Lord, the unfaithfulness of the Israelites toward the Lord. And so as you move into chapter 2 today, you see the result of that unfaithfulness. Really, in the first 13 verses or so, you see the judgment upon Gomer. You see things that are taken away. But I don't want to necessarily focus there. I want to start really in verse 14. Verse 14 says this: "Therefore I am now going to allure her. I will lead her into the wilderness and speak tenderly to her." I love this because even in the midst of judgment, there is love. God loves us wholeheartedly, unconditionally. I love that. And as you continue on in this chapter, you see this relationship and the word betroth used several times. It says this, starting in verse 19: "I will betroth you to me forever. I will betroth you in righteousness and justice, in love and compassion. I will betroth you in faithfulness, and you will acknowledge the Lord." So just this beautiful picture of really a marriage that's full of these things: love, faithfulness, compassion. That's what our relationship with the Lord, when we know Him personally, that's what it looks like. Not on our end, because we're not perfect, but on His end, it's always constant, these things. And if you go up a few verses, you see that He says, "In that day, declares the Lord, you will be called my husband. You will no longer call me my master." So again, just this beautiful relationship that we have with the Lord, that we, even in the midst of sin, can be restored, can be redeemed, as Gomer was. And also at the end of this chapter, we know in the first chapter that the names of their children symbolize different things, and they were all negative. But in the very end, you see that that these names were even restored. There was full restoration, redemption for Gomer. The same is for you and for me. No matter what we're walking through, no matter if you're walking through a time of rebellion or maybe you're walking through a time of judgment, you find yourself in the wilderness, remember that God is still faithful, that He loves you unconditionally. So turn to Him, rely on His faithfulness. Have a great day.